Hello and good afternoon. So today I thought I would give a bit of an account update. As yesterday's video I kind of talked about player imports and my personal advances and the update itself and stuff with new regions and whatnot. And I touched a little bit on my stats. But yeah, today I kind of thought I would kind of really talk about what I've been doing since my last sort of update video, which was a good few months ago. So if I just hop straight into my stats. I'm just going to see if I can see what's changed. In my last video I had 91 strength and I'm up to 95 strength now. And you can see I'm 3.4 mil from 99. That's kind of, at the moment, my main sort of goal, I suppose. I mean, I'm not really committing that much XP to it each day, to be honest. But I'm certainly kind of working away on it. And the way I've been doing that is Frost Dragons, mainly. Obviously, a little bit of combat from other places, but I'll talk about that. So yeah, I mean, I've gained 4 levels since the last one. I put my Haiti Skull Haiti bonus XP obviously on strength because I'm max combat on the other combat stats, so I suppose apart from prayer. Just trying to look down now. I now have 99 range, whereas in my previous account sort of progress video, I was on 98 by the looks of it. So yeah, I got that. Just finished it off at Water Fiends, just getting some charms and stuff. I wasn't that far away from it, but it was nice to get that done. Prayer, there's been a bit of a change. I'm now 95. In my last video I was 93, so a couple of levels I've gone up there. I did actually kill around 600, maybe 700 frost dragons. And I was just going to keep all the bones, sell them, and then buy dragon bones and train prayer that way. But to be honest, I just kind of thought, well, look, I've still got to get to 99 in strength. So I just burnt through all the frost dragon bones I had and got myself up to 95. I am 553k from 96, and I'll just set my level target now because I haven't done this as 99. And you can see I'm 3.9 mil to go to 99 prayer. I mean, I'll get that sort of slowly over time. It's nice to get bonus XP from sort of XP missions in player imports, from the missionary and from Meg occasionally with lamps, so that'll go up a little bit at a time. And sometimes, to be honest, when I'm being lazy with frost dragons, I do just go with a bone crusher and a demon horn necklace, so I try not to do that too much, obviously, because it's better to have the money. Magic's not really changed. I've gone up a rune crafting level, nearly 2 rune crafting levels actually. I'm only 117k from 93. It's amazing to think that I got 90 rune crafting at Span a little while after player imports came out, and then all that XP from level 90 is, let's just see, roughly 5.47, so I'm talking about 1.6 mil XP I've roughly got, all from player imports. Now, as I showed you yesterday in the video, my icon hotspots are set to attract the occultist, so I do get more rune crafting XP missions than anything else, and obviously my totems are set to XP missions, so that comes from kind of getting chi and then making Sea Singer and selling it, which I do quite a bit, quite close to being able to make another piece there and selling it, which you get, a relative amount of XP from doing that. And then obviously XP missions, I've had bits of bonus XP here and there, and I've been to Runespan a couple of times maybe and done daily challenges. I think I can only remember once actually. So it just shows if you emphasize your ports in the right way, you can actually gain quite a lot of XP. So it's nice to be nearly 93. Of course I'm going to have to go and spend a good chunk of time in Span getting that, but they don't call it 99 rune Span for nothing. Construction, there's quite a big change. In my last video I was 74 construction, I'm now up to 85. I have got all my skills over 80 now, which was a nice little milestone. Not super impressive one, but just nice to see. A lot of this XP from construction actually comes from the recent World Event 2, where, I must have got well over 1 million construction experience, if not more, just from capping every day. And I didn't actually cap every day because I was really busy in December. I hardly played, and so I only really started doing it on around Christmas Eve, would you believe? So I think I ended up with about 1.1 mil favour points. But then I know some people were sort of over 2 mil. So I reckon there are people out there who probably got around 2 mil construction XP. Now I have been doing a little bit of construction myself. I sold a sort of small drop tab I had going on a few days ago and bought about 4k mahogany planks, which I've used a bit on daily tasks and just making mahogany tables. I'm trying not to do too much construction with supplies, just because I've been getting also XP from warbands, so it's kind of nice to not spend too much money on a skill that I know that I can warband. But being up to 85 now is good. I mean, there is a bit of an emphasis for me to get 90, obviously, because it's an adventure in player imports. So that's kind of why I spent that small drop tab money. It was only about 15 mil, 20 mil or something, I don't know, on a load of supplies, and as I say, some of it was mahogany planks. So hopefully I can push up towards 90 soonish. You can see on the screen there I've got 2 mil to go to 90, so that's kind of nice. Dungeoneering, I have gone up 2 levels. I actually went up a level today, so thanks to the guys I was doing some dunge with earlier. Yeah, not really much to say about dunge. I haven't really been doing any, though I think I'm going to switch to doing some C2 fishing and wood cutting. Probably even after I make this video, actually, because I'm just in the mood to get the fishing XP up, which we'll see. So yeah, I've gone up a couple of levels in dunge. Not really done very much at all. I've just been doing daily challenges when I get them, and that sure does add up. So yeah, not much to say about dunge. Hit points, I'm 19 mil HP or constitution now, which is crazy, considering it doesn't feel that long ago that I got 99 back when I was doing Slayer. So you can see the target XP there is 20 mil. I've kind of got this sort of small aim to try and get my stats all to 20 mil, maybe after I get max. So you see on a few of the stats they're set to 20 mil, as an XP target. So I know that I'll easily get the Constitution one in getting 99 strength. So that's cool. Agility. Now here's a big one. I was 82 agility in my last video, and I'm now 89. And I'm not that close to 90. 400k to go to level 90 agility, which is crazy. I will save my agility for another video. I've been saying I'm going to make this video for such a long time now, but I'm not going to talk about my agility because I'll save that for a different video. So I have a big agility goal that's probably really stupid in some people's eyes, but yes, I'll talk about that. But it's crazy to think that I've gone up 7 levels. Herb, I've just gone up 2 levels in herb, so I did make quite a few overloads, and I've also been getting herb XP from I don't think I've done any herb warbands for a while. I kind of choose not to do them because I'd rather take everything else, because I know that herb will go up in just making overloads, but I think I might have got some bonus XP from kind of daily challenges, possibly even from ports, if Meg, I can't remember if Meg gives herb lore XP, but anyway, I've gone up a couple of levels there, so that's really nice, because I was at 95 for a while, which meant using those green nails to make my overloads, which, when you're clicking out 4 of each herb and then 4 of each super extreme potion, and then 4 Torstals, that's what I'm trying to say, and then getting out Green Mazelle and using it, it's kind of annoying, especially if you drop down a level in the middle of making 4 overloads. So it's kind of nice to be done with doing that now. Thieving, just gone up 1 level there. I was on 91 Thieving last video, and I'm getting close to 93 now. So it's kind of the same as runecrafting, really. All this XP is purely from XP missions. I have not done any thieving aside from about 300k I did at Dwarf Traders a few days ago just to test it out. It's all from kind of ports, basically. Meg gives you stuff. Crafting, I've made a bit of a change. I was level 82 and I'm now 90. Basically got my crafting up so that I can make my Death Lotus armor. So I had a few friends all basically buying me battle staffs for a while, and I just made water battle staffs, sold them all, and got 90. Obviously I need to go back and get 99 at some point. Crafting is so expensive at the moment. I mean, I'm really glad because it means all the bots are out of the game, but obviously that's something I know that I need to be saving my money for. That's probably going to be the one big expense for me in maxing, is crafting, because it's my lowest sort of buyable, and most of the other buyables I can get from doing warbands and things like that. So obviously there's no real cheat with crafting. I just have to spend the money and do it. So yeah, I mean, it's good to have 90. I won't be doing much on crafting for a while because I'm kind of sat there at 90, and that's what I need for the time being. Fletching, obviously I was 99 Slayer. I was 78 Hunter, I'm now 80. Can't really remember how I got my Hunter up. I think... Oh no, of course I do. It was from Divination. Obviously the catching the orange balls. I've not really trained Hunter at all, apart from I was about 120k short of level 80, so I just thought I'd sit at Janinko's and get it. I hate Hunter. It really is my least favourite skill. So I'm kind of hoping that in getting Divination XP I will be able to get some good gains in Hunter. You can see my level set there at 90. I certainly won't be getting 90 Hunter anytime soon, and if I do, it will only be because I suddenly get in the mood to train Divination. And talking of which, Divination is now 80 as well. I think in my last video I was 74. So yeah, I've done nearly a mil XP. Not loads. I mean, it's nice to have that 207k bonus XP, and to be on to the next zone now. I was getting so bored of just going back to Canifs and Canifis, or however you pronounce it, and training there. So it's kind of, yeah, it's good to be done with that. I probably will go back to doing some agility sometime soon, just to use up that bonus XP. But yeah, you know, that got me over 80, and that was kind of the real aim. Mining, I've got up 3 levels. That's mostly from warbands, possibly with the odd daily challenge thrown in. 1 or 2 I think I've done. So I was 80 before, and now I'm 83. So hopefully I'll be pushing on towards 90 just as warbands, and then obviously on to 99. But yeah, that's kind of all I've got to say about mining. Smithing has gone up quite a bit. I was 81 in my last video, and I'm now 88. Very, well, ish close to 89. As soon as I get a good day on warbands, I just need 3 warbands camps of smithing to get 89, and then I'm 700k from 90, so I should be able to get that in 3 days of warbands if I get 3 camps of each. So I need, in this short term, I need 89 for so that I can boost up and complete the Ardoon Elite tasks, which I've been working on a bit recently. I've just got the 1 left, which is smithing rune crossbow, I think. So if I get to 89, I can boost up to 91 and do that. Fishing, I've made a bit of progress, not loads. I was 82 and now I'm 85, so I've basically been just fishing monkfish up at the Piscatorius, whatever it's called, colony up there. So I've been using urns and granite lobster and my Supreme Call of the Sea aura, and just kind of doing an hour here and there. It's not the most efficient kind of efficient fishing. Say that when you're drunk. And you can see I've got 272 at 2.7k cooked monkfish, and then 614. I do use monkfish a lot kind of when I'm PVMing or anything like that, even when I go to warbands, so I kind of go through them. But leading on from fishing onto cooking, that's kind of where I've been getting my cooking XP gain. So I'm up to 15 mil cooking XP now, which is not loads, but it's certainly more than 13 mil and 99 is. So I've kind of basically been doing that all in monkfish when I fish them and then use them. So another little goal, 20 mil obviously, and the same with fire making. I'm 14 mil fire making now. I just do that when I'm either waiting for warbands or just in the mood to just AFK, but kind of want to gain some XP, or waiting for slow people at Dunge, etc. Woodcutting, I've made yeah, quite a bit of progress here. I was 87 in my last video. I'm now up to 92. And you can see with my bonus XP, I have enough bonus XP purely for 93. So that's something I have been working on a little bit more. I've been doing a reasonable amount of woodcutting, you know, trying to do at least 100k a day, and sometimes I'll be getting 300 or 400k, 500k on a good day. So with all that bonus XP at the moment, it's really nice to see kind of woodcutting flies by quite quickly. Shame it won't last. I've been doing a few farming runs, but nothing massive, just mainly herb and crop runs, and certainly not tree runs. So I'm over 40 mil in farming now, which is good. And then summoning, my last skill, no change there. I was 96 last time. I'm still 96. I'm probably a bit closer to the target, so I have done a few daily challenges in summoning, but you know, nothing massive. I'm 3 mil XP from 99. If we just hop into the bank and go to my summoning tab, I've got 2k blues, 1.3k crims, and I don't collect greens or golds because I use my charming imp. But let's talk about the bank. I have kind of reorganized my bank a bit. Now my first tab is kind of runes and teleports. So these ones down at the bottom here are kind of one item teleports, or ones that I'm using at the moment. So 6 dueling ring or a 2 ring of wealth, rather than the full and empty ones that I kind of have up here. And then like Tokal Zoe and Demon Horn thing. So yeah, obviously when I do Love Story, I'll have a load more tele tabs, and then I'll split like Rings of Wealth and combat bracelets and things like that into 4, 3, 2, 1, like I've got here, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's the first tab. Second tab has changed a bit again. This now is just kind of my gear and sort of PVM stuff, really. So all the food at the top. All of these I've made from player imports. I haven't bought a single one of those, so it's quite crazy. I mean, I don't use them really because I've got all those monkfish, and I never really kill anything at the moment that warrants taking rocktail suits. So it's nice just stockpiling those, really. Yeah, bits of Slayer stuff up here. I've got some keepsake keys. Then Slayer helm, which I need to upgrade with the new update. Don't ask. Well, I'll show you. I have the adamant halberds. If I wear an adamant halberd, it gives me the cosmetic override on my old scythe rather than the one that comes with the outfit, as I said yesterday. So that's why I've got that. Fly back in the bank. So yeah, Void, yeah, full Sea Singer is superior, and then obviously Death Lotus darts, and I've got Fiora's, Invigorate, Penance, Reverence, and I have got Vampirism, but it's on me. That's just Zamrock arrows, just for God War stuff, and then a few weapons and stuff like that. I actually sold my Armadillo and Subjugation a while ago, just because it was sitting in the bank doing nothing, and I was pretty sure it was going to... it was on the up at the time when I bought it, so I profited a bit off it. I might buy the Subjugation back at some point just to go to Ganos for money making when I start just needing money, but I can't really see me using Armadillo or range very much. And even if I need to, I've got my Death Lotus, so that's fine. Dragonfire Shield doing nothing. Still using my Chaotic Claws. I'd love to kind of have the money for Drygores, but frankly, there's just no real need for me to have them at the moment. I don't do bossing or PVMing really hard, and I would rather spend the money on skilling and stuff, so those Chaotic Claws are fine. Got a Tokar Kala a little while ago. I did that quest and then did the fight kiln second time, panicked on the double Jad wave, and they both attacked me at once because I stood in the wrong place. Embarrassing. Next tab, this is now my kind of skilling tab. So I've reorganized this again a bit. So these are the things that I collect daily-ish. So Crush Nests, Coconuts come from farmlands, and then Grimy Snapdragons. Then I've been collecting red sandstone and buckets of sand from Burt. Just, I don't really know, just cause really. I'm going to use the red sandstone to make flasks for crafting XP and money at some point. So I'm just going to stockpile loads of those every day and see how many I end up with in the future. A load of strong smelting urns, which I made so long ago, and they're completely pointless now, but never mind. I've got a load of long bones, which I can finally use now because I did the quest. And down this side, I tend to have my accessible stuff, so I always know where my granite lobster and my strong fishing urns are for when I go fish. I've got some logs there, which I'm using, and then raw fish for cooking. Some more logs there. I had clan stuff, a few planks, farming supplies. Yeah, few ores here. Master five finger discount, sure-footed, jack of trades, which I do every day, and supreme collar of the sea. I got my ads yesterday, which was for the Varrock elite task, which I've done now, and then obviously the flaming gloves and ring of fire. So it's kind of nice to see, and yeah, just general skilling stuff. Probably need to use these up at some point, but whatever. This is my junk tab, which obviously is pretty big compared to some people's junk tabs. This has just got so many items in it that I don't know if I can get rid of. Quest stuff, I mean, what are these? Tsar Whip 7s, don't even know why I have those. Just shit things, really. Summoning tab, ignore this stuff down the bottom, that's for a quest that I'm about to do. The one that unlocks Uglug, or however you pronounce it. So in here I just have my summoning supplies, some of these crystals, pouches that I tend to use, and then the scrimshaws I've made from player imports. So I've got a couple of rock crushing, gem finding, and 3 more superior scrimshaws of vampirism. These are all the superior ones. This is my cape tab, and it's also where I put my warband stuff. I wanted to keep it out of my main sort of combat tab, really, just because I can run along that row and pick everything up if I die or I need to get it out quickly. So that's kind of what I use for warbands. I use my royal crossbow, that's why it's not on my combat tab. Potions tab, this is slightly more organised now, I think. So it kind of overloads down the bottom, 170 flasks, so I need to make some more at some point, but to be honest I don't use them that much. Need to get my 1 and 2 doses back, and these are the ones that I've just chucked in the bank, so I haven't sorted them out yet. Not got loads in the way of extremes at the moment. Kind of got a few supplies, but you know, not loads, and then I've got some more there to make into extremes. Then I'm running a little low. I've got loads of pro potions, but pro renewals and super restores. Got loads of anti-fire, so that's fine. Don't know why I've got those Ceridome brews. I think they're just spacers, really, because I never use them. This was going to be my hunter tab for Jadinkos on the oh god, what's it called? That place where you do that thing. Anyway, the Jidinko Island that I've forgotten the name of, but I just can't be asked to do it. I really hate Hunter. So now it's just turned into my all these Squid of Fortune sort of bonus XP items, and then some Triskelion fragments and some gems, because I sold a tab the other day, so I need to put those somewhere at some point. I did get a Diviner's Headwear the other day. I wish I had the full set for divination. And then this is my Frost Dragons tab at the moment. I cleared it all out, which is why I said I sold it the other day. When I burnt through all my Frost Dragon bones, I thought I'd clear it out, and then do 1,000 kills for Frost Dragons. And then I thought kind of maybe I might do a loot video, or even possibly a guide at the end of it. But yeah, that's what I've picked up so far. So I've only done 101 kills, so I'll probably go back and do a load today. But that's kind of, yeah, what's going on with my bank, really. I've been using magic notepaper for Frost Dragons while I've got it from Solomon's. It just speeds it up so much, rather than using a yak and running out of banking energy, special energy. So that's kind of what's going on there. I do need to sort this stupid tab out because it's pointless at the moment. What I might do is put all my all this XP gear in with my capes, and then move that stuff into this tab, and then have it as a kind of warbands tab, I suppose. So I'll probably do that at some point, because I think that's kind of better than having that pointless tab that I'm never going to use, even though I've got all these seeds, which I should probably sell at some point. So yeah, guys, I think that's a pretty sufficient update. Only thing I'd say, this is XP tracker that I've done, I think, this year. So I reset it, so you can see that I've got nearly a mil smithing, 26 mil XP in 23 days we've had in January. So obviously that's more than a mil a day, which shows I've obviously been back playing quite a bit, whilst I can do, before I get busy again in February. So yeah, it's not super amounts. I'm sure there are people that get a lot more than me, but yeah, I'm kind of pleased with my progress so far. So I think that's probably all I've got to say for today's video. I know it's been a bit of a long one, and thanks to anyone who saw it through to the end or was interested. And I'll probably have another video out tomorrow because I'll have time to do that. So for now, I'll say bye guys, and thanks very much.